Are you addicted to your phone? Is it taking time away from being social? Is it taking time away from studying for tests and quizzes or completing your homework? Hi, my name is Wiley, and in today's video, I'll be covering a few things that you guys can do to be less addicted to your phones. And I thought a lot about this video because this is something that I've been trying to conquer in my life recently, so the tips that I'm giving you guys are things that I've done myself and that have genuinely worked for me. Right off the bat, I'm going to give you the biggest one first. It's giving your friend your phone so they can set a screen time password for you. I know on Apple, this is something that can be pretty easily done just like right from settings, but for Android, I'm not really sure how it would work. I'm sure that there's an app or something that you can use to limit your screen time. But for instance, like I gave my friend my phone and I said, hey, like, can you make a screen time password for me? Don't tell me what it is, but like set like an hour on Instagram every day or something. And that way, once I hit that hour, I can't just like type in the code and be like, oh, whatever, it'll be fine, you know? I actually have to go to that friend, and usually they say like, no, like you told me to not let you have any more screen time. Like, it's a dead no here. If you don't want to do the whole screen time thing, or maybe you don't have any friends, that's so sad, I'm sorry. I know that you all have so many friends. If you don't want to do the screen time limit thing, you can also turn off notifications for most of your things. Like for me, I have like the news and text messages only for notifications. Like I don't get any notifications from Instagram or from TikTok or like any games I play on my phone. I don't know how many games people really play on their phones anymore, but I don't really get a lot of notifications other than like messages and the news. And for me, those are two things that I can look at and I can be like, okay, and then just put my phone down, you know? It's not something that I have to pick up and click and go through this whole process of actually seeing what the notification was about. Okay, and this is also a pretty big one for me, but if you wake up or go to sleep right before or after looking at your phone, this is gonna be a hard one for you, but I would recommend reading a book. For me, I'm reading Chaos. It's about Charles Manson. Not really sure how many of you are interested in that. I'm not saying to read this book. I'm just saying reading a book in general is a lot better than sitting on your phone before going to sleep or like right after waking up. It might be hard to replace this hobby, but once you get into the hang of it, it feels so much better, like emotionally and physically, to read a book and to see your progress through that book, and then also be able to like stack up all the books you've read after a while. Like it feels good for your mind, not looking at a screen right away in the morning. Maybe I'm talking too much about this, but
for me, it was something that I could do to kind of broaden my knowledge on things other than like the current trend on TikTok, but also
I don't know. I don't really know what I'm saying. I think I'm talking too long. Reading a book is way more fulfilling than looking at your phone. I guess I'll just say that right now. On top of reading a book, another really successful strategy for me has been to do like no phones in a certain area. So that means that if I'm doing homework, I'm at my desk, I try not to go on my phone at all until that homework is all done. If I'm at the library or in the campus cafe, like trying to do homework or studying for a test or something, then I try to call those places like no phone zones. So I try to not look at my phone as much as I can. Of course, like if I get a text or someone's trying to call me, I'll answer the call, I'll reply to the text super quick. But in terms of social media usage or like playing Block Blast, which I'm sure is a game that all of you play, I try not to look at my phone for those things in those designated areas, if that makes any sense. This last one is something that has worked especially well for me these last few days actually, and that's keeping my phone in a spot where I can't see it. So when I'm at my desk, instead of having my phone, you know, out like just ready to show me whatever notification, maybe I'll put it in my drawer or I'll put it upside down or something, just so the screen isn't in my face 24/7, trying to show me everything that I need to check in on. I actually have one more, and this one is gonna sound kind of extreme for most of you because I know you won't even be able to fathom what I'm about to say. But it's to not bring your phone somewhere. I know, it's crazy. It's crazy. I know, how are you gonna stay connected? How are you gonna know if there's an emergency? Trust me, there probably won't be an emergency in the 15 minutes you leave your phone when you go like down the street to like the corner store to get some milk or something. Like, I probably won't be an emergency that needs your attention ASAP, right? So for me, like, I try not to bring my phone to the gym. That has gotten a little awkward because then I can't listen to my own music, and if I can't listen to my own music, then that means that I have to listen to like whatever pop song is being played in the gym, so I've stopped doing that. But I don't bring my phone like if I'm just walking down the street to get like lunch from like a local restaurant, or if I'm just like going for like a half an hour walk around town because like I want to stretch my legs. Like maybe I don't bring my phone. It lets me relax. It makes me feel less stressed, and that's just something that I've incorporated into my life. But I know that one is a little extreme, so if you don't feel comfortable doing that, totally get it. Bring your phone everywhere still. Just maybe you turn off some notifications, maybe you keep it tucked away in your backpack instead of in your pocket, maybe you pick up a book here and there, go to the library.
to look at books, which I know is not something that a lot of us do anymore, but reading a book is a lot more fulfilling, like I said earlier, than looking at your phone.
You can also delete apps that are really distracting to you. Like I deleted TikTok because I literally don't care about TikTok at all, and Instagram Reels are way better, honestly. Like everything is in Instagram, you know, you can look at your friends' posts, but then you can also look at TikToks on Instagram. So like, why would you even need TikTok to begin with? Like, I don't really understand that. I should also delete Instagram, honestly, even though I use the excuse of like wanting to check in with my friends on that. And now I feel like I'm rambling on a little bit too much here, so I want to wrap up the video with just saying that as long as you're conscious about the usage of your phone, it should not be as big as a problem as you think it is. All right, as long as when you're on your phone, you're like, hey, I shouldn't be on my phone right now. Okay, that's maybe a sign to turn off your phone and pick up a book. Okay, I'm just gonna stop talking now because I think you understand what I'm trying to say. That was a video. If you guys have any questions about anything college related, high school related, work, study related, let me know. I'm happy to answer down below in the comments as fast as I can and as accurately as I can. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one.